Hello everyone, I am Tacit and welcome to the Gems of War Guild Wars week 94, day 3. We got a yellow Guild War day today, and that's about the only thing we got going on today. Mostly, well actually we have some pretty good adventure board. However, aside from that, I also need verse 2, which is so useful as well. And of course we got Imperial. But aside from that, we don't even have a class event today, which is kind of funny. This very rarely happens, but whenever there's a new hero class on Friday, we don't have one on Thursday. Meaning that there was no additional event that ran for today. Though not too big a deal, because in 5 hours and 52 minutes, we will have the Elementalist. And we'll be covering that probably as soon as it comes out. We're not going to be doing a stream immediately when it comes out. We'll have a video probably a few hours after. We'll have to stream around noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, which is like, what, 16 hours from now? And then we'll have a normal stream as we do every single night at this time tomorrow night, messing around with everything. But hopefully we can grind this to about level 100. For the video, we're going to be power leveling it to 70, so we can immediately show a video for the Elementalist. But beyond that, we'll probably do the rest of it manually. Feel weird having to level up a hero class once again, but we shall. And go from there and see how it goes. Anyways, so that's happening tomorrow. Pretty big event. First class in... I want to say 2 years? I can't remember when the last one actually came in, to be honest. It was a little bit later than when the last hero class came, but... I mean, when the last kingdom ended up coming, but it was still around the same time, if I'm not mistaken. So it still has been almost 2 years since the last hero class. Anyways, though, let's go head over to Guild Wars, as that is the main thing that we got going on today. We'll also probably poke our journeys. Not because we need any more points, but because we still need it for the achievement, which we're making progress on. We still need, does it even tell us? Oh yeah, duh, why am I even checking? You can see right there. We're 7,000 out of 20,000 miles. So we're getting there. We already have all the rewards, and obviously we're not going for leaderboard. Though some people in the guild are. We got 2 in the 20,000 range, which are almost top 10, a little bit below though. Still top 20 though. Anyways, let's go to this Guild Wars. So, we played it very weirdly on the first day, though as an overall guild, we actually still won, oddly enough. Yesterday we played it pretty standard, and today I think we're going to do kind of similar. We do have access to yellow, which means we could try incorporating the new... Hey, that's technically pure yellow, the team we just had there. Obviously not what we're using, though, for yellow Guild War Day. But, as far as our composition, it looks like we currently have a Divine Spell Coolin. I did end up shifting back to this. Compared to what we used to be using. And honestly, I don't know, I still like it. Divine Spell Coolin has always been one of those kind of like go-to builds for a yellow Guild War Day. And I still kind of feel like using it. Monk doesn't have Cleanse though, does it? Yes, it does. Okay, yeah, that's pretty solid then. I don't think we even need to modify anything. Actually, yes, I do. Because we're currently running Magic, I am pretty sure. And in this particular instance, we'd want to run Seasons or Cleanse. Probably Seasons, since our hero class already has the cleanse. Also, do I even need 20% mana start? Technically, hero is the only thing that benefits from it. I kind of want to go an extra cleanse just in case we need it, because we have allies. Let's see. Let's go one singular cleanse just in case, and then 2 seasons, I think. I'll roll with that because we actually don't really need 20% mana start. Hero would gain like a small benefit from it. However, everything else on our team is divine, so they're all getting a 40% mana start. And percent mana starts only take your highest one. It does not combine them together. So having a 20% and a 40% would not do anything for the other 3 troops on our team. Maybe we'll go with this again and see how it goes. No rope dart? No. I kind of want the red so we can get things looping a little bit. Well, not really looping, but you know, keep it from losing turn. I guess rope dart technically does that in a sense, but it doesn't net you mana accumulation, or generally it doesn't net you much mana accumulation. And we wanted to go down the mana route. We're also going to be getting a lot of mana anyways from extra turns, because every extra turn on this class is 3 additional mana every single time we do that. Unfortunately, we have a pretty bad turn here. Or basically every option that we see is not one we want to take. That is a very lucky extra turn off of Sky right there. Once again, we are stuck with like a billion blues, and I do not want to take blue. However, we might have to. So I'm going to go bait him into a skull here and just hope that it gives us a follow-up. I do not see one, though. Once again, it looks like a kind of useless blue turn. It's going to take another poke on us. We get the green that we need here, though, which should be enough to get things rolling as long as we don't miss here. So we're probably going to do this onto yellow. And hopefully not miss. Good enough. Oh, yep, extra turn off of Sky. And that should be good. So we'll just go thread this down, get a bunch of skull value. Unfortunately, not full mana, but just move that over. Ideally have alignment right here, of which we do not. So move that over, double check. Still don't. Which is kind of surprising. I think we still go for it though. Just hope it doesn't backfire, so we go for this. Lands extra turn, we throw this down. Kills everything. And ideally we just cast this and then win. Still slightly off. We do have alignment though, so we'll go for that. And somehow he is still not dead. There we go. That's pretty much the team. Once it gets going, it kind of just kills everything. Oh, I need that tentacle. We'll grab it after Guild Wars. I need that tentacle. We are very tentacle deficient. Also, is every single person just going to be running pure Goblin team? That's going to be super annoying. I almost feel like switching to Frost Mage. Oh, wait, never mind. I forgot. This does have Frost Freeze. I keep forgetting Monk even has that. Never mind, we don't even need Frost Mage. We have the most important part of Frost Mage, which is the first turn freeze. Obviously, you can't do any beyond that. However, that's normally enough in most situations. Getting that nice first turn freeze down. Ideally, we want a yellow or purple here. I cannot take either, so I kind of want to take red and just hope it goes into our next move, and it doesn't. So right here, we could take this for a bunch of green. I don't necessarily want that. Actually, I could still take that for both. Never mind. And get a lot of mana, and as long as he does an infinite loop right here, we won. The only problem is, I think we already lost. Let's see. Oh, good. He silenced something that doesn't mean to silence. Just end your turn. End your turn. Good. Okay. That one freeze. Doing all the plays right there. So we're not dead because of the freeze. Good job, Flash Freeze. One of the strongest traits on any class. At least in the Guild War sense. Oh gosh, he has that infinite resummon thing too. I don't think it's going to matter though. I am pretty sure we have enough damage to just kill out right here. My biggest concern is just running out of mana. Though, I don't think we will. We don't have alignment with this, so I actually have to go for yellow here. However, this is mostly just to kind of cycle the board a little bit. And ideally have alignment. I don't believe we do, so we might have to do kind of weird move. Can't really do anything with that thing. Can't really use Flamethrower here either in this situation. I think we just go for yellow and just hope it gives us a better board compared to what we just had. And it does, and we could work with that. So we'll go to that. Oh, I could have done the other one first. I should have. Whoops. I didn't see we had purple to red alignment all the way in that corner. That would have been a better move to do first of the two moves we had. Yeah, and yeah, that will matter some. Actually, no, it won't matter at all because we could just do this and then that, and then we still won. Alright, so that mistake didn't really make a difference then. Or I don't think it did. As long as we went off of this loop right here. Looks like it's about to end though. Because I'm not sure what our turn is right here to perpetuate our turn. There does not appear to be an option. Actually, yes, there is. We can just keep casting this until... we can kind of just keep Queen Auroraing until it stops working. And I'm pretty sure this is match. Do I even need more scroll spam? I could just take that and he's dead. And now he's dead. And now he's dead. Eventually, one of these will kill him. There we go. Eventually, one of our many pokes shall kill him. And there we go. Yay, finally, not Goblin Team, though we got Thief Book, which is probably even more annoying. Also, hello everyone, by the way. Hello, Daddy Shark. Hello, Mister. Hello, Tyrion. Hello, Bill. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Defiant. Hello, should I just say that? Redline K, welcome, welcome. Hello, Crisp. Hello, Jacob. Hello, Ricardo. Hello, Gadget. Hello, Cookie. Hello. Just reading through chat some. I know, I can't wait for the new class either. Yeah, only 5.5 more hours. I will have a video, hopefully a few hours after the fact, as soon as we possibly can. Because I'm just going to mass buy it, so we'll have level 70 within like the first minute. However, obviously the video won't be up until a little after that. I'm trying to get it out as quick as I possibly can. Hello, and then sleep, because then we stream at noon. Hello, Sushi Ninja. Hello, FYI, Gems of War Apocalypse is upon us. 2,000 not showing for people in defense team. 4 to 5 match issue back. Oh, really? Yeah, I'm not sure what it is about Guild Wars, but it seems to be very bugged this time around. Like, even when we checked the other thing earlier, it's something that they did in the most recent patch definitely, like, messed with it very heavily. I'm not sure what they broke, but they definitely broke something with how Guild Wars is right now. Also, speaking of broken, can we get rid of Tome on enemy team? Because I think we're dead. Can we win off of this? Please tell me we have alignment, because if we don't, we're dead. Somewhere, there we go. Something will work. With this team, something is bound to have alignment. Okay, I think we're fine. We lost hero, but I'm pretty sure we win. Kind of. I am half confident we have won. We just need some extra turns. I kind of want to do this onto yellow right now. Even though there's a lot of other options, like taking that brown and everything, I do feel like doing that first is better. We do have alignment here, so generally if you have both, you want to do Quillen before Divine Ishbala. Which might seem weird given that Divine Ishbala is in front, but the reason why Divine Ishbala is in front is she mana accumulates better. That's the reasoning behind that. Alignment. Yes, no, possibly. No. Problematic. How about now? Still no. How about if I just take a poke? But then he's gonna book us. Problematic situation. I think I have to go for yellow and just hope it works out. There's 14 on the board. That's a pretty good chance. And it did not work out. That is exceedingly bad. That is exceedingly bad. Okay, well, let's try this again. Yellow. Keep the board cycling. I need something here. Gosh, I'm about to do it onto brown just so we get alignment. Oh, did I have a purple there? No, that was a skull. I think we go for yellow again. If nothing else, we'll have 1 billion HP. I think we go for yellow again. Okay, I think we'll go for yellow again. I'll just keep doing the same thing until it gives me a better board. Or until we miss. Okay, yellow again. Oh, no, we don't have mana. Now we do. Do we have a better board yet? No. I'm about to do this onto brown. Convert all blue to yellow. That's sketchy. I'd rather just counter that and just make sure he doesn't have a play. Though he still found the mana on the board somehow. Luckily he can't mana drain a bless. Okay, we can still make this work. Still winnable. Take a skull. I just need you to not revive at 100% rate. And we'll probably be fine. Also, I need you to not resummon a billion things as well. Would also be partially helpful. Good, no summon. That's what we want to see. Unfortunately, I also have no follow-up. Which is not what we want to see. Alright, now I have follow-up. Oh, good. No revive. That's huge. That's really huge. That's like game-changing huge. I'm tempted to do a yellow here. I'm just concerned about giving him book. You know what? We have so much HP, I might as well poke him here. We're just going to have a poke wars. He somewhat won that poke wars, though. We are Hunter's marked right now, which is kind of concerning. I really want to do this onto red just because he doesn't use it. And it might give us some alignment for the purple to red convert. Unfortunately, we do not have such alignments. So move that over. Somehow still do not have such alignment. I kind of just want to do this onto brown and just hope it works. Unfortunately, we're not going to get any mana back, so that's a really risky move. Okay, we have literally 1 troop left. Luckily, that is all we need to win. Let's see. I just need a good skull alignment, and we won. Is there anything I can do to get my skulls next to browns? Yes, kind of. Close enough. Not close enough to actually be worth casting, though. Still kind of concerning. What do we need here? Still kind of concerning. Still kind of concerning. Hasn't changed. Actually, very concerning because he's about to kill us next turn. Because I don't have the Hunter's Mark. How do we still have Hunter's Mark on us? I guess he has it on extra turn. Yeah, that's why. I was like, that should be gone by now if the thing that does it is dead. But no, it's on his hero. I'm pretty sure we just lose. I don't even have a 3 to try to gamble off of on this board. Good, he missed. That is very good for us. The only problem is we have basically no relevant follow-up. I could take the skull. Kind of have to. Hey, at least we're not Hunter's Marked anymore. Though it didn't matter, he got the Doom Skull hit. No! We would have lived if that wasn't a Doom Skull. No. Unfortunate. He got too much value too early. That early kill. Also, hello, Lorelli. Hello, HE Addict. And hello, everyone else. Welcome, welcome. And no dev will post. Yeah, the devs have not been posting that much in regard to, like, almost anything. Okay, this is not the greatest board we want to be seeing right now. I do believe we want to do that first, though. He'll poke us back very heavily. We then take all this red, which luckily we're not frozen on. We are frozen on a lot of things. Red is not one of them. Skulls is also not one of them. So I can take that. This thing gives us Divinish Bala. We are frozen on yellow. That is concerning, though if Divinish Bala gets lucky enough, we're technically not frozen. So I'm going to try it. We actually did not get it, never mind. Because we get, oh no, that's enchant. My bad. It's, I don't think she did the thing. She used to have 4 times cleanse on her ability. Back when she was broken beyond belief. But, no, he has, it's the Quillen with the double bless. She has double enchant. She used to have 4 times cleanse back in the day, though. It was way too broken, though. So she no longer has it. I wish they would give her back her 50% mana start, though. Still feels weird that she has 40% instead of 50. Because after the cleanse nerf, she didn't really need both the nerfs. Like, she got like 2 or 3 nerfs simultaneously. And really, she only just needed the cleanse to be removed for the most part. Which, of course, she no longer has. That does give him... Oh, good. I was going to say, that gives him a 4 times red, but luckily the Cascade made it so he didn't get a 4 times red. Do I have anything I could do here? Not really. I think we actually do this to green, as weird as that may seem, just to try to set up... Oh, wait, she doesn't have mana, though. I did set up Divinish Bala. Problem, though, she doesn't have mana to do her ability. Which is kind of problematic. I guess we do this on yellow and hope it lands. It did not land, but it gives the mana we needed. As long as it does an infinite loop here, we should be okay. I just need you to end your turn. Get skull distracted, please. Just kill our hero with a skull distraction. That'd be great. At some point, you will have to end your turn. You cannot take your turn forever, even though you actually can. It would be great if you could just stop your turn for 5 seconds, so we have a chance of winning. The second you end your turn, we can win. Just end your turn. Okay, that makes it a lot harder to win. Guild Wars. Hey, people want an autoplay function? Just fight a goblin team. You want autoplay? Just face a goblin. What a fun auto battler. How long was that infinite? Gosh, goblins. This is why you flash freeze, though. There's a 1 in 4 chance it'll hit the thing that has immune, which means you don't get any value. That's actually exactly what happened on Monday, or Tuesday, wasn't it? The exact thing happened on one of the battles, pretty much. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty... Gosh, we're doing bad this week. 3-2, 4-1, 3-2. We have not gotten a single 5-0 this week. In all fairness, both on Tuesday and today that happens. And we had the flash freeze to counter. It just did not work. I just did not want to do anything. Oh, so hello, Ribiru. Also, name 5 songs. I'm not even sure if I can. Like, I haven't listened to music in such a long time. Which is kind of funny because I'm actually, like, commissioning a bunch of music now. But, like, I know, like, some music theory and stuff like that. But, like, as far as, like, actually listening to music, I haven't been in the last, like, very long time. Like, it has been at least... Like, I don't think I've really bothered listening to music properly since, like, college. So, like, what, 8 years now? No, not that long. 6 years? Like, 6 years? But I haven't really been listening to music lately. Like, I can't even name one song that has been released in 2021. Like, I can't think of a single one. Like, of anything. Like, from anyone. Like, literally anything. Not a single thing comes to mind. You just don't listen to music these days. Or, you know, not in, like, a sit-down, listen to music kind of style. Let's see. Obviously, there's music playing in the background right now, but you know, that's not the same. What am I looking for? I'm looking for Phoenicia. Something that won't die to infinite goblin loop. No, just kidding. Luckily, there's no infinite goblins in this. You lost to the same team today? Yeah, it's vicious. Infinite goblin loop. Like, even if you have flash freeze, you could still lose 1/4 the time at no fault of your own. Because once they cast their first cast and you don't have freeze on them at that exact moment in time, there's a chance you just auto lose. Like what just happened. Hey, how did our defend team do, by the way? I'm not sure what defend team I even have set for today. I don't think I modified any of them. I was like kind of thinking of it and then didn't get around to it. Today I used... Wow, we only been fought once today? That's kind of strange. Though we aren't like a super high rating, but still. Though it might be because they haven't done as many of their battles. Which might be why it's only one. We're still way ahead of them right now, though. Or at least we know we won't make dead last, because they're second to last. But then again, we need to not make bottom 3, but we're like way far away from bottom 3. We're basically just the dead center of bracket 4. And it looks like we might be staying for a little while. Unless we get like a really good week, or a really bad week. If everyone performs like we did this week, then we'd go down. But, luckily the rest of the guild is carrying us. We actually have a really low score this week. We're at 21,000. Oh yeah, that glitch. Look at that though. Look, Nexus. We have more points than... Oh, never mind. They didn't do today's battles. I was gonna say. But yeah, some people have been getting that 2,000 glitch thingy. Where they haven't been getting like those 2,000 points. It definitely seems like it. Like we're only like 3,000 behind Gabby. Despite having 3 more losses? 4 more losses. And that margin should be bigger. Oh, did you get the clip of the infinite? That's pretty much Guild Wars in a nutshell. I feel like they need to do something just to make sure the over-exceedingly meta doesn't get on defend teams. There's just nothing you can do about it sometimes. Or seemingly nothing. I guess we could have switched to Frost Mage or had more freeze on our team. But if you go Flash Freeze and that's your main way to freeze and it misses, you kind of just lose. Though, it is Yellow Day. We could have gone Gob Chompers, I guess. So there was a preventative measure. Because it is Yellow Day. I always keep forgetting that on Yellow and Brown Guild War days. Because I just assume people will not use it on Yellow or Brown Guild War days. But on those 2 days, you can run 4 Gob Chompers and hope that works. The only problem with that is if you miss first Devour, and or the first 2 Devours, and they get their mana going, they still infinite loop. That doesn't fix like the infinite loop issue. I guess you could go 3 Gob Chompers and a freeze. Could maybe work then. Because a freeze makes sure if they get like really lucky, they don't like auto win. And then the 3 Gob Chompers make sure they all die. Oh, the movie for the thing? I'm not sure where the full thing is posted. I know part of it's on YouTube. I have no clue where it even is either these days. But I can go look it up later. Yeah, they made that ages ago. I don't even think it have it as an English localization. I think it only has a Japanese one. Or did it? I can't even remember. Well, let me go take this one out. Use Gob Chomper and Frost Mage. Yeah, that honestly seems like the way to go. Like 1 Frost Mage, 3 Gob Chompers. It didn't help much. Really? You still lost to it even with that? Yeah, it's scary. Like, in theory, Gob Chomper should kill it. The only problem is, if it misses first Devour, you could still lose. Especially if it misses the first 2, but especially if it misses the very, very first one. Because you can still infinite loop off of 3 of them. It's a lot harder, but the AI will do it sometimes. Yeah, there's a lot of improvements they could do to Journey. I really want to see Journey be a good event. It has so much potential to be a lot better than what it currently is. It's not a bad event. Like, it's definitely not as bad as Guild was this game. Like, it's not the worst event in the game. But, there's a lot they could do to improve it. And they probably will. It's the first iteration of it. Like, World Event got iterated a lot. It's still not perfect, the World Events, but it's definitely a lot different than how initially released as. So let's see what happens with it. Yeah, having some kind of arcing path where you could see... That's how I thought it was going to be. Like, almost have, like, zones, like how Slay the Spire, Darkest Dungeon 2 and stuff are set up. Where, like, it's set up in, like, 10 battle zones. And then it has, like, a bunch of arching paths. So the paths actually matter which way you go. The only problem with that is you'd have to do a lot of calculating initially. And maybe they didn't want that. Because you'd just be sitting there idly. And for engagement in the game, that would not really count as any engagement. Because that would require you at the beginning of every single set of however many to you know, think about your pathing. Which would be time you're not inputting into the game. It's not 20,000 miles in one event. It's just 20,000 total. Right? I'm pretty sure it's just 20,000 total. It's not 20,000 in one event, is it? Earn 20,000 miles in a journey event. Oh, you know what? Maybe it is in one singular event. I didn't think about it. But the way that it's worded, it might actually be in one event. Earn 20,000 miles in a journey event. I didn't think about that. That might actually require you to do it all in one event. We'll find out when the next journey event happens. Yeah, I didn't think about it with how it's worded. It might actually require you to do it all in one event, which actually is kind of hard, because that means you have to do, like, what, tier 6, tier 7? The devs probably don't even know if it's one event or not. Yeah, that's one of the main reasons why I don't, it's probably worth just waiting. Because even if they didn't intend it to be done only in one event, they probably coded in a way where it accidentally will allow you to do it over 2 events. I'm definitely going to let it roll over and see what happens. And see if what our progress on the next journey event counts towards it. If not, we will go for leaderboard for it to go get the achievement. Otherwise, I'm just hoping that it will allow you to use the previous points. Because getting 2 10,000s is pretty easy. Getting 1 20,000 is kind of annoying, though. Because as was mentioned, there's actually very few people who even went for it. Someone on, I think, Xbox said, like, the whole leaderboard's actually, like, 20,000s. However, on PC Mobile, it's not that many. We currently only have, not even 50. Like, less than 50 people have 20,000. Of course, technically a lot more than that. Probably the whole leaderboard by the time it's Sunday. However, at this current moment in time, it's like 48 people currently, or 47 actually. At least on PC Mobile are currently within the threshold of 20,000 plus. Also, hopefully the journey event will be tweaked by next time as well. Which is also very much a possibility. Let's see. We did that. Clear out dungeons. Then we'll go hand out a code and probably mess with a little token farming. Since we haven't really done much for that this week. Actually, no, not token farming. I forgot. We still need to go get the 10 crowns. I also want to go time it. Yesterday we got a little unlucky with it. But we can't go token farming. We gotta go crown farming. Maybe we'll go over to the new hero class a little bit too, though maybe not. Because in like 7 hours from now, 6 hours from now, we're going to have like a super comprehensive video going over like literally everything anyways. Because the hero class comes out in 5 hours from now, or 5.5 hours. And I will be staying up and recording a video pretty much the second it comes out. Obviously, it'll take a little longer to get the video out than that though. I'm going to start working on it the second it hits 2 a.m. Then hopefully we have it out by like 4 or 5 a.m. And then we sleep until noon, and then we stream at noon with the new hero class. We'll mostly be dealing with the class event and messing around with what it can do. Anyways, Alright, let's go hand out a code. And then I think we're going to go find our 10 daily crowns. And then we're going to go and probably do a little token farming after that. We should have time. Oh, 1 second. Just trying to find where my codes are hiding, and I don't have it open. 1 second. Gotta go all the way over here. I feel like I should do this like before we start the stream. Because I can actually have this all set up onto copy-paste before the stream even starts. Like every aspect of it. There we go. There you guys go. There's a redeem code used on gemsofwar.com reading for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code's right over there in chat. Just copy paste the random numbers and letters started with CM. And it gives same word as always. 2 treasure maps, 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Enjoy everyone. There you guys go. Also, did you guys see the controversy with Streamlabs? I might have to stop using it. I'm actually currently using it right now. But the main reason why is I use Streamlabs for my streaming, but I use OBS for my recording. But yeah, I might have to switch off of it. We might have to start switching off of it. It wouldn't be that big a deal. I don't have like any kind of like elaborate setup here either, so I might just completely redo our setup in the upcoming weeks. And wait, is that not over all the way? Oh no, it is. But we might just completely redo our stream setup and just do it completely in a different program. Still want to figure out what program I want to do it in though, because I ideally still want to keep OBS as my recording software. Though who knows, maybe we'll convert it into our streaming software as well. I just like having 2 different programs for it though. So we'll see. But we might just end up using the standard OBS. Because now that a lot of people are also switching over, it'll probably get even more plugins and support. What's up with Streamlabs? Oh, like pretty much all the plagiarisms they've ever done has caught up to them. And they're kind of in like a billion controversies all at once. Like every controversy they've ever gotten into, all accumulating into one. Based on something that they ripped off recently from another company. But it's like a whole convoluted thing. But they really messed up. Okay. I'm looking for a crown location to farm. Because that's where one of our donation links go to too. Though they don't take any cut from it, which is nice. But we might have to have only a PayPal link. The only problem with only having a PayPal is people can't do credit card or anything else though. I don't think they can through that. So I'd have to find some kind of other alternative. So if nothing else, we can finally get our notifications working, because I'm not sure what's been up with Streamlabs lately, but my notifications just have not wanted to work for like the longest of times. Anyways, I'm looking for... Also, now a lot of other programs probably also have YouTube integration. One of the reasons why I used them is like they seem to be like one of the only few that had YouTube integration at the time, because it wasn't as popular to like stream on YouTube way back then when we started streaming on YouTube. However, there's a lot more programs that do it now compared to before. Like, way, way more. Also, where on earth is my team? Oh, yeah, I should probably start a timer. 1 second. Oh, I found one! Found them! Oh no, timer, go. I will let it roll for like 10 seconds. I want to see how long it takes us. It took us like 11 minutes yesterday, but it's mostly because it took us like 6.5 minutes just to find a final copy. It took us more time to find a final copy than every other copy combined. Let me just wait till this timer. Honestly, I need to go just update this timer, because every single time it's like, do you want to update this? Literally every time I open this timer. And even though I don't need like any feature in whatever update it has, because whatever it's doing right now is everything I need it to do, it's still kind of annoying that every time I open it, it has this pop-up like, do you want to update to the latest version? And I always just say no, because it's doing exactly what I need it to do. So I really don't need the update. Alright, well, that's good. 2 in a row. That's what we want to see. Oh, what did Genki has as a question? Oh, what's up with Streamlabs? Oh, I kind of already answered that since then. But I'm pretty sure if you just like YouTube Streamlabs controversy, it'll have like literally all the information you could ever want. Actually, that one guy that covers scams did it pretty well. I can't remember his name. He's that one $10 million studio joke guy. I think he posted a video on actually a couple hours ago. Though he's a little late. Like a day late compared to everyone else posting stuff about it. And I say a joke $10 million studio because it's literally just a green screen with an effect behind them. Are we going to be doing Pokemon Unite tomorrow? I will be doing it on Saturday. Decidueye came out, and I'm so hyped for it. There's two reasons why I want to do it on Saturday. One is tomorrow we're getting a new hero class in Gems of War, and obviously that's priority. The other reason is I tried playing it for like 30 minutes before this stream, and literally everyone is like auto-picking Decidueye within like 1 second. So it is like near impossible to play the character. So hopefully by Saturday, people aren't auto-picking it as quickly. They still will be, but not as bad as it's going to be today and tomorrow. So I'm hoping that by the time we stream it on Saturday, we can actually pick Decidueye like for half our games. Because right now, literally everyone's just auto-picking it the second the battle starts. Like 3 to 5 people all trying to pick the same character. And only one person can pick it. Also, Fall Guys is announcing Season 6, I believe, on Tuesday. It's not coming out on Tuesday, though. It's finally going to require an Epic account. However, that does mean cross-platform, and probably the Switch and Xbox release are very soon. Probably even before the end of this year. Which will be interesting to see how that affects the game. Switch feels like such a perfect platform for it. Like, I'd probably even start streaming on Switch as long as it doesn't have input lag or anything. Oh, am I getting the Diamond and Pearl? No. We will not be playing Diamond and Pearl. The main reason being, out of every Pokemon game in the franchise, I actually have the most amount of time, as far as like mainline games. I actually have the most amount of time in Diamond and Pearl, specifically Pearl. So replaying it again would seem kind of redundant. Mostly because I've played that game like such an exceedingly high amount of time. Like if you take every mainline Pokemon and combine the playtime together, I have more in that game than literally the rest of the mainline game combined. The only other things I might have more time in is the entirety of the Pokemon Stadium franchise, and of course Pokemon Unite, because the entirety of the of that franchise, I really like the first two, like Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2. There's also kind of like a dark version for GameCube that I forget its exact name, but it was actually pretty fun. It didn't go by the name Pokemon Stadium, and there was something else for the Wii that didn't have the name Pokemon Stadium, but was essentially Pokemon Stadium. I'm pretty sure the Wii version and the 2 N64 versions I had the most amount of playtime in, though. And as far as the mainline games, Pearl was definitely the one I had the most time in. So it kind of seems a little redundant to revisit it. Especially for $60, which I'm pretty sure it is. A little pricey. Because I'm pretty sure that's more money than how much it cost when it released. Like, I'm pretty sure Pearl cost like $40. Or $30. 30 or 40. Because it's 4DS. So it was like one of those little cartridge for the handheld thingy. Are they allowing account migration for Fall Guys, or is it merely linking to app account? Basically, whatever account you want to have will become your main account on all of them. You can't merge two accounts. So like, let's say you had one on like PlayStation and PC. You can't merge them, but you can choose one of them, and that becomes your main account then. And then the progress on that main account then is on all platforms. So for example, I could take the one I have on Steam and then have all my progress on the Switch version whenever the Switch version comes out pretty soon. But you can only link one of your accounts, so if you have like 2 of them, you can only do one. Kind of like how Gems of War is. Like if you have 2 different Gems of War accounts, you can't just like merge all your resources. You have to choose one and then that becomes your main account. It's the same premise. Kind of like how if I boot up my mobile right now, I'd have this exact same account on it. But if I already had a mobile account, I would have to choose between the PC or the mobile as to which one would be the main one. Yeah, I feel like there's so many spin-off games Pokemon can be doing that they haven't been doing. Like, the spin-offs they have been doing have been kind of meh lately. Also, most of them have been mobile games. Like that Pokemon Champions or whatever that was called that came out. Wait, are we already one away from how many we need? Wait, let me check. There's no way. I'm at tier 8. Does anyone know the math on that? I'm pretty sure we're one away. There's no way. Did we get it done that quick? Though we're on the final one right now. This one took us like 6 minutes yesterday. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the final one. Because, yeah, we'd be at tier 9, which is where we should be. Yeah, this is the very last one. I haven't been keeping track, but this is the very last one we need. Let's hope it doesn't take 6 minutes again. Like it did yesterday. Because we found all of them except the last one, though. Wherever he's hiding. You're gonna have an English muffin with cheese and eggs and sausage for breakfast? Nice. That reminds me, I haven't had bagels for a while for breakfast. There's an okay bagel place by me. It's not the same from what I'm used to, but it's adequate enough. Its main benefit is that it is in walking distance. But as far as like close, like local bagel places, it's kind of like mid-tier. But it serves the purpose of bagel. It satisfies bagel needs. Also, it's one of the few places that actually do pork, log, and cheese. Which is like rare in the South. Why are we doing tier 1 and doing a timer? Because I'm trying to find that. And there we go. We did it. Okay, 8 minutes and 12 seconds today. Well, we're trying to get the Kingdom Pass completed for these rewards. You got to get 10 of them per day. And we've been timing how long it takes. It took us 11 minutes yesterday. And it took us 8 minutes and 12 seconds today. There we go. And now we collect rewards. Oh, we can upgrade the pet now. Not like it matters too much. Can we buy tiers yet? No. This purchase is not... I think they're fixing this on Monday. They're going to have like a hot fix for it. Like Monday or Tuesday or something next week. But you still can't spend gems to skip tiers. Not like you would really want to. Well, you kind of would occasionally. But it's not something you should like mass do. But it is a feature nonetheless. Anyways. So there we go. 8 minutes, 12 seconds is how long it took us today to find our 10. Which is pretty good. It seems like it averages around 10 minutes or so, assuming you have the double Ironhawk team. Yeah, let me get rid of this timer. There we go. Anyways, so next order of business. Let's go and I guess we'll go token farm a little, since we still got a bit of time and there's no other event. Like normally we do like a class event or something here, but because the new hero class coming in 5 hours, there's no class event today. So let's do a little token grinding, I guess. We could do the new Scorpius build too, and by new I mean old. Might do it just for a change of pace. Where's my Scorpius team these days? But yeah, Scorpius works again. It hasn't for a while, but now it does. The magic of meta shifts. I probably should have went for kill first. Well, never mind. It made sense doing it that way. But yeah, this is meta again. I'm not sure if it's actually better than better than Zugoff. I haven't actually time tested it yet. No, we could bring the timer back up. But I don't know. It's a nice change of pace, if nothing else. Even if it is worse, it's nice to see something else that isn't just Zugoff spam. Also, wild card's definitely helping to improve it since it really needs that last little bit of mana. Also, I haven't even used him since potions or wild cards or anything like that existed. Though at the moment, only wild cards are relevant. Since there's nothing else falling from the sky. Actually, that's not true. There's also, you know what? Actually, this is a pretty good time to be running this team. Because not only is there wild cards, but there's also, what's it called? Those other gems. Those, stars. Those, why can I not remember the... Elemental Star. There's also Elemental Stars. Which, also help Scorpius. Only for his brown, but still, they're still helpful. They're better than if there weren't any elemental stars. That's really unfortunate. I won that purple there, and then he denied literally everything. Also, we don't even have an extra turn yet. That's one slight bad thing about this team. If it doesn't get that extra turn, it slows down a lot. Like, even right now, I still don't have an extra turn. Like, right now, I'm literally just trying to farm an extra turn. There we go, we got it. Because I need it for the poison. That's a very slow version of him. Dust the layer of dust off your Switch. Oh yeah, that's something else too. I'm gonna finally, when I go over to New Jersey, I still don't have the exact date yet, but I was talking with my dad the other day for his birthday. But I should know official dates hopefully in the next week or so. However, when I head back there, I'm probably gonna be getting all my old games back, because they're currently in like his basement being stored there. But we're going to have all of our games once again. And I'm going to need to get an adapter so I can do it on the HDMI TV. But we're going to have every N64 game, every GameCube game, and every Wii game I've ever owned. With the most relevant ones probably being the N64 and GameCube ones. Though I do kind of want to do Fortune Street. Fortune Street's actually really good. Oh, I was wondering, like, why aren't you getting poisoned? You're stunned. I just realized that's kind of problematic. I literally have to retreat. Okay, this probably is not optimal at all here. I didn't even think about that. They have stun. Stun is awful. We get stunned on our Yali and we can't do anything. Yeah, it's definitely worse than doing Zugov. That's a nice change of pace. It's always been worse than Zugov though. It has never not been. But it's always been, like, just slightly slower than Zugov. The Lord of Slaughter is super fast due to brown enemies or the brown... oh, yeah, I didn't think about that either. They create brown at start of turn, which would create more brown for Lord of Slaughter. That is a factor. There's some other gem creation, too, but they do have quite a few browns. I think there's, like, 2 or 3 that create brown. Oh, so we'll take that over, get our Scorpius down. You used Phoenicia team on difficulty 5, and while you put 10 crowns, you only found 2 in the same time. At least the loot is better. Yeah, you could farm it on Explore 5. It is ever so slightly slower, but you get other loot while you're doing it. It'll still be relatively quick, though. Phoenicia can even kill Explore 6 if you have enough stats as well. I believe you can almost do Explore 7 as well, if you have, like, super high stats. But it's worth checking to see if you can do Explore 6. Explore 5 is generally the minimum that you want to do it on due to the double trophy that it gives at that point. And most people have the stats to do it on Explore 5. It's Explore 6 and 7 that's kind of sketchy on if enough stats are obtained. And I believe for 7 it literally requires it to be fully metalled to even reach that amount of damage. Oh, a Nisha. I knew there was a reason why we were token farming tonight. We got a Nisha. Now can we find like 1,000 more of those? And even then we might still need more. That would be great. But if anyone else has any other questions, let me know. Because I might wrap up somewhat soonish. Because I'm probably going to take a little bit of a nap because as soon as 2 a.m. hits, I'm going to start recording stuff. Or, you know, setting up for recording stuff for the new hero class. I'll hopefully have video up within the first few hours or so. I'm not maxing it all the way to 100 though. I'm just going to do 70 for the video. Though hopefully by the end of this weekend we will have it at 70. I mean at 100. Or for the video we're only doing 70. The only 2 things we won't have is the elemental stat bonus, which would only make us slightly stronger, wouldn't really make or break battles. Then all the immunities, because it does have the stone or the storm tree, Or sorry, not the storm tree, the stone tree. I was right the first time. And the stone tree has that billion immunities on it. Most notably stun. But that's not relevant if the enemy doesn't have stats effects. Am I streaming at reset? No, I will not be streaming at reset. We'll be streaming at noon tomorrow. I'll have a video soon after reset, or as soon as we could possibly get it rendered and recorded and teamed up. But no, we're not streaming it immediately after reset, but we will be streaming it at noon tomorrow, which is technically 10 hours after reset. But we'll have a video soon after reset. Stream won't be till noon. Yeah, I don't feel like I use Mistralis that often. She's one of those Infernus-like troops that, honestly, personally feels like one of the weaker ones of the Infernus-like troops. It's just very rarely do you need Submerge in the current state of the game. Like, just the existence of Submerge has made every single thing that Submerge counter. It's kind of weird, because there's like a weird dilemma with Submerge existing, in that Submerge basically makes all AoE teams useless, but because Submerge makes all AoE teams useless, it also makes Submerge itself useless, which is like a weird, like, dilemma. Because the existence of Submerge even existing makes it so you don't use AoE. But then people not using AoE then makes Submerge useless. So the fact that Submerge, like, counters AoE so hard has basically made Submerge also not used. Because it's countering it so hard, you see it so rarely. Oh, Mistralis, my bad. Yeah, I was thinking Aquaticus. Mistralis is an okay upgrade. I feel like she's mostly used for her 4x enchant and not so much for her damage on her ability. The main reason why she's not normally used too much for her damage is it's extremely inconsistent. She hits anywhere from 1 to 4 times. Yeah, I was thinking of the wrong troop. What I said about Submerge is still correct, though. But, yeah, Mistralis, I don't know. It's a weird upgrade to do, because if I'm not mistaken, she gains 6 magic, right? When Mistralis is upgraded. And the problem with that is, she hits 1 to 4 times. So the amount of damage she gets as additional damage is extremely inconsistent. And normally you want consistency. Like, there's almost no situation where Mistralis is used as a damage source. Like, she might be used to kind of help with it, but she's more so used for final trait and the fact that she shuffles into auto extra turn. And the fact that she's one of the only few mythics in the entire game with auto extra turn. It's currently 3. There's, Iron Gut, that new goblin, and I forget his name, and Mistralis. There's a few others that have, like, % chance or can board control into it, but those are the only 3 guaranteed extra turns off of mythics currently. Let's see. What do we even need here? I'll take a purple for now. I'm not sure why I mix up the 2 of their names. I've done that many times in the past. There's also 2 mythics I would always confuse in Soulforge too. It was Queen of Sin and Mother of Darkness? No, I think it was Queen of Sin and, I don't know, was it Queen of Sin and Mother of Darkness? I feel like nowadays I don't forget about it, because Mother of Darkness is so relevant for, Rogue Spider. However, prior to that being meta, as of like about a year ago when Rogue Spider was added to the game, because, gosh, that build has only been around for about a year, hasn't it? Because didn't it come in like December of last year? Or was it December 2 years ago? I can't remember. Time is weird these days. It's been out for either a year or 2, the Rogue Spider thing. But prior to then, I would always confuse Mother of Darkness with Queen of Sin. Nowadays, I don't really do that because Mother of Darkness is so relevant. For only one team, but still relevant. I do believe a troop can be good even if it is only relevant for one team. It just depends how relevant that one team is. And in the case of Mother of Darkness, it is exceedingly relevant. And Scorpius is kind of the same way. Like, this is about the only team that functionally works. Like, Scorpius or Yali and, like, 2 mana generators of some sort. Either hero and something else or double of like what we're using now. Like, this is the only team you can realistically use with Scorpius. However, it just works sometimes. It just depends what the meta is at a given moment in time. And this is a moment where he is not useless. I still prefer Zugaf build, though. That's a nice change of pace, so we don't have to use Zugaf. Anything good in the chest? We'll probably make this a final chest. So I want, like, 2.5 niches, which is, like, 2 niches and Anu. That is none of those things, but I got Arania, though. The problem with Venoxia is you have to cast it, though. Which in some situations is better, but in most situations is slower. Because you have to do a cast to get it off. Wait, does Venoxia even poison on cast? Oh no, it doesn't poison on cast. It's only a single poison, though. You would need 4 times poison. But it doesn't have poison on cast. Thought I did for a second. Web Spinner would. You could do Web Spinner like that. Like a Web Spinner, cast it, get 4 times poison, and then follow up into it. Having the auto poison's a bit better. But if you need something cheaper, Web Spinner does it. I know, it's a random enemy, though. It's not all enemies. It's only one singular enemy. Uriali does all 4 at once. Web Spinner also does all 4 at once, but you have to cast it. It's not off a trait. Like, Web Spinner would be the best alternative if you needed to do the premise, but don't have a mythic for it. Can't remember if there's another cheaper 4 times. I'm pretty sure Web Spinner's the cheapest 4 times poison in the game. I think Shadow Dragon's 1 mana cheaper, however, actually, yeah, you could do Shadow Dragon. Shadow Dragon may actually be better, now that I think about it, if you needed a cast version of it. It's 2 mana cost lower, and the purple feeds directly into Scorpius. As well, it has Magic Link for purple. See, actually, Shadow Dragon, oddly enough, despite how almost useless it is, might actually be the most relevant thing to use. But I wish this was more meta. This was the first legend I've ever had in the game. And I actually got 2 of them, like, back-to-back. And he has almost never been meta. Like, it is so unfortunate how unmeta it has been over the years. Like, it could have so much potential, but it just doesn't do much. And its traits are, like, so weird. Especially its unique trait gains 1 attack when matching purple gems. It is so horrific. That has never not been bad, and in the current state of the game, it is absolutely horrific how extremely not good that is. I was like, hello, Haley. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Yeah, nothing special event-wise happening in the game today. However, tomorrow, we got a new hero class. Actually, let me go over that real quick. We haven't this stream. We will be going over it very in-depth pretty soon. But in 5 hours from now, we're going to be getting a new hero class. It is the first new hero class in almost 2 years. It is the Elementalist. So if we go to Terran's Road right over here. So it's a pretty good hero class. Probably top 5 in the game. Definitely worth looking into. It has 3 trees, stone, water, and storms. The most relevant 2 being stone and storms. Both trees are also on Titan hero class, one of the reasons why Titan is so good. Unlike Titan, this does not have a half mana start. However, it has 2 main things really going for it. The first is that it counts as an elemental. And elemental is arguably the best overall typing in the entire game. You have Mirage Queen to put it all together, and a lot of really good mythics lately have been going under the elemental category. There's also things like Elemental Bow and such, which are really solid weapon for mana accumulating for elementals. And overall, it's just going to be really good just out of the nature of it being a elemental class. Like, that alone is already enough to make it viable. However, it does have a few other interesting things that is also going to make it good. For one, Stone is Storm, so that means Barrier on brown and Explosion on extra turn if you want it, and most relevant probably for an elemental build. Once fully maxed, it gains 1 magic to all allies or all elemental allies when casting a spell. So if you're running a 4 times elemental build, that's pretty much always going to be ran once you have it to level 100. Its final trait is insane. I'm not sure if this is going to get tweaked by tomorrow, but if this is being released like this, it is absolutely crazy. It stuns, freezes, burns, and entangles a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. This is so absurdly strong. Luckily, there's no silence in there, but still, that's just so much value. So the stun, so you can actually apply all of these things and also disable their traits. The freeze, so they can't get extra turns. The burn, it doesn't have triple damage burning anymore. However, burn is still relevant for some damage over time, as well as if you have a burn ratio team. And entangle, so they can't do scroll damage to you. So that's a lot of value that you end up getting. And it does all 4 of them per extra turn. It does it all to the same enemy, I'm pretty sure, based on how it's described. But you just get a few extra turns, you're probably just going to disable almost the entire enemy team, like a good majority of what they have, and then just have like a mana drainer with it. Would work out pretty good. But yeah, there's a lot of potential. Water Tree is mostly useless, though the most relevant thing it does have is Snap Freeze. So on top of the fact that it can also freeze every extra turn, it also gets to freeze at the start of battle. So that's a lot of freeze. This might even be better than Frost Mage. This might actually low-key make Frost Mage useless. Not like completely useless, but at least comparatively to Frost Mage. This is basically just a better Frost Mage now. The main thing that it has that, or doesn't have that Frost Mage does though, Frost Mage has a natural half mana start. This does not, but if you're using it with Mirage Queen, it might not matter. But that's like the only real benefit, because it's basically Frost Mage but better, but without half mana start, because you have still have Flash Freeze and Freeze on extra turn, on top of Barrier on Brown, on top of like pure Elemental Synergy, and a few other good benefits here and there. Like you even have Brown Storm at start as well, because that's one nice thing about Storm and Stone together, is you have Stone Aura for the Brown Storm start, and then also Stone Skin for the, or not Stone Skin, but the Rock Solid, I mean, for the Barrier on Brown. So you end up getting a lot of value from it. We'll be covering it more in depth tomorrow, though, when it comes out in about 5 hours. So the game plan from here forth then is tomorrow morning, I will have a video a few hours after reset, or as soon as I possibly can get it up. That will be going briefly over the hero class at level 70. Just kind of doing some teams that you could do for the event, some teams related to the hero class, all that. Kind of just like first impressions, everything on the class. Then on the stream, we're going to be doing around noon Eastern Standard Time, which is about 15 hours from now. We will be doing a stream midway through the day, and we're mostly just going to be going through the class event, farming it up, and messing with the class live on stream. And then we'll have our normal stream, as always, 1 hour prior to now tomorrow, as we do every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, in which case we'll be doing Guild Wars, probably going over the class even more, and, you know, all the normal stuff. But anyways, guys, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful week. That is the rundown, or wonderful night, I mean. That is the rundown for tomorrow. But yeah, best of luck with the new hero class. There isn't really anything RNG related to it. You just either spend gems or don't spend gems. Overall, even though I do not really advise mass spending gems necessarily on the hero class. Like, a lot of people will, but a lot of people are also people that have like 100,000 gems or stacks like ours that are way above 10,000. It is very pricey to max out a hero class, and even though this is a really good one, not sure if it's necessarily worth it, especially if your gem stack's like under 1,000. You probably shouldn't even spend anything on this next event, because you can still get the weapon for free, just get 250 wins with the class. You can still max out the class for free. It just requires you to farm it like in a meta XP farming team for like 28 plus hours, but it would get done naturally without having to spend any gems. So it's definitely not required, but it does speed things along. And obviously for covering a video for it pretty much instantly, we kind of have to. But it gets very pricey to max out hero classes with gems, so do be wary if you are going to be doing so, as it will eat through them very, very quickly for very little value in return, but it does get the class upgraded a little bit quicker. But anyways, guys, I will catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by, and I will catch you guys soon once the new hero class is released. Thank you, everyone, for watching, and I'll catch you later.